Assalamualaikum. We meet again. How are you today? I hope you are in the pink of health. One type of the book that we have learned is horror. Do you like horror story? Today we will do a reading activity on horror story. You can refer to your textbook, page 5. Our learning standard is by the end of the lesson, people should be able to read for information and enjoyment with guidance. I hope you will be able to understand the story and using contextual clues to get meaning of words. So, are you ready, kids? Here's the story. Pak Johan owned an organic vegetable farm. He was able to grow good organic greens because of his scarecrow. Pak Johan built the scarecrow himself and made it as scary as possible. He gave it enormous straw arms that stretched out about 2 meters and big long legs. The scariest thing about the scarecrow was its head, which was made of huge earthen pot. The scarecrow's face was so scary and ugly that even he was scared to look at it. It was very effective, scaring away every bird that tried to eat vegetables. The neighboring farm owners, Man and Lan, were jealous of Pak Johan's success. One night, they stole his scarecrow and locked it in their house. The next day, Pak Johan realized his scarecrow was missing and his greens were eaten up. He was devastated. That night, the brothers had trouble sleeping. They could not get the image of the scarecrow's horrible face out of their minds. Man took out the scarecrow, smashed its head with hoe, and buried it in their lawn. At midnight, they heard scratching and clawing sounds at their doors. Suddenly, the door burst open and a long straw arm snaked in. The men froze in fear. They looked in horror as the headless scarecrow body rose up. It caught Lan's neck. Lan shouted for help, but Man already made his way onto the moonlit road. Lan shouted for help, but Man already made his way onto the moonlit road. Man kept running. He glanced back over his shoulder and saw the scarecrow chasing after him. It was getting closer and closer to him. He noticed that the scarecrow had a new head, and it looked like... Gotcha. The end. So, There are some words or phrases in bold. The first word is organic. Organic. Enormous. Enormous. Stretch out. Stretch out. Effective. Effective. Devastated. Devastated. Took out. Took out. Rose up. Rose up. Glance. Glance. This is what you have to do. Read the story again and do the exercise in your E1. That's all.